Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today we are going to be sniffing some niche samples. So Twisted Lily is an amazing niche website that you can buy. I love them for their discovery kits, but it's a great place to go to find niche perfumes, and they sent me a couple of sets of samples. The one that we're going to be sniffing right now is just kind of a random set. I've got a little bit of Zerjoff, I've got a Montale, a Floraiku, a Etat Libre d'Orange. I've just got a really beautiful random selection of perfumes that I want to smell today. I have sniffed a couple of them because I couldn't wait. But some of them I have not sniffed, and yeah, I've got some thoughts. But anyways, I just thought that it would be fun to sniff these and talk through them with you guys, and do some kind of first impressions and some second impressions. So they were so kind. They sent these are like little blotters, and you can put the fragrance name on the here, and then you can check if you love it, if you're still thinking about it, or if it's not for you. So I am gonna use these blotters to sniff. I'll link these all down below for you if you are, just in case you're interested in any of them. I have definitely got some good ones here. Directly after this, I'm gonna film a Wilhelm video, or a Wilhelm sniffing video, because they did send a whole bunch of Wilhelm samples as well, because I haven't smelled really anything from Wilhelm. Yeah, so, and I didn't want to combine these. I definitely wanted to do two separate videos because I feel like there are just a lot of samples here, and I feel like Wilhelm deserves its own video. So anyways, yeah, let's jump right in. So I'm super excited. They sent me a couple of new ones from Zerjoff. The first one we're gonna sniff is this one here called Golden Green. Of course, because these are samples, I will pop up pictures of the full bottles on the screen for you so you know what we're talking about. Okay, so let's sniff this one. This is Zerjoff Golden Green. Oh wow, this one is definitely, I would say, unisex, leaning a little bit masculine. So this one is described as being an amber spicy fragrance. This one was launched in 2020. And the notes on this one are cardamom, juniper berries, pink pepper, nutmeg. Middle notes are vetiver, leather, cedar, labdanum, and incense. Base notes are coffee, cypriol oil, ambergris, and musk. I definitely get the cypriol oil immediately. It's really fresh smelling. It's got a really strong green quality to it. And the cypriol oil and the cardamom is a beautiful combination. The cardamom is really warm. And with that fresh cypriol oil. The leather is really, really soft. Most of you guys know I'm not a huge fan of leather in perfume. It's more like you get the feeling of leather. You get the smoothness of the leather without it smelling like a leather car seat or something. You also get the bright freshness of the juniper berries. And that's what I would say that this is a warm but really, really fresh fragrance. It definitely leans masculine to me. I can picture this on a man more than I could picture it on myself. A beautiful men's fragrance though. This would be really, really fresh smelling on a man. He would smell very fresh and clean, but also warm and slightly spiced. It's really, really beautiful. I love it because it's a Zerjoff that doesn't have that metallic musk anywhere to be found, which you guys know, again, I'm not a fan of that metallic musk that you find in a lot of niche fragrances. It is not in this at all, and it is beautiful. You can smell the quality. It smells very, very expensive. It's really beautiful. If there's anybody out there, man or woman, looking for like a fresh, almost green fragrance, this reminds me of the holidays, really, because it's got that fresh forest floor kind of scent to it. So anyways, that is Zerjoff Golden Green. That is a really beautiful perfume. Okay, next we have another Zerjoff. This is Zerjoff Golden Mocha. This one I was really, really excited about. When I looked this one up, it had a coffee note in it, and so I was really excited about this one. I have not tried any of these on my skin yet. I will definitely, as I wear through some of these, I will include them in a what I wore last week video. Oh, okay, this one is really, really unisex as well, but this is a true unisex fragrance. This doesn't lean feminine at all, and it doesn't lean masculine at all either. I love fragrances like that, where you can imagine this sitting on, you know, a married couple's vanity and it belonging to both of them. Like they could easily both share it. I love fragrances like that. And that's how this one is. This one has a beautiful citrus in the top. It's really, really fresh. Definitely get a soft coffee. It's like a slightly sweet, soft coffee note. So this one is, top notes are blood orange, citruses, lemon, and mandarin orange. Middle notes are coffee, amber, incense, rose, and Cambodian oud. Base notes are incense, green notes, and labdanum. I don't get the oud at all. In fact, when I saw that, I was really surprised that it had oud in it at all, because a lot of the time oud can really, really overpower a fragrance. I'm really not getting that at all. I'm getting a lot of the citruses, a little bit of the coffee. I'm really not getting any florals. Maybe just the slightest bit of a really fresh rose, but it's very, very mild smelling. Very, very much in the background. For me, this is all about the citruses and the coffee. I really don't get any of the incense. Actually, as it's starting to dry down, I'm getting a little bit of the incense. Again, it's very light. It's a delicate incense. It's not like an incense bomb. I would say that this, in general, this is definitely it's almost a delicate kind of fragrance. It's really, really light and fresh and really pleasant. I'm definitely getting some of the green notes in the base now. I'm definitely starting to get this really fresh greenness coming from the base, as well as some warmth from the labdanum. Oh, this one's really, really gorgeous. Very cozy, but still really, really fresh, very slightly sweet. This is beautiful. Yeah, I really, really love this one. I'm very excited to give that one a good wear test. I will definitely do that and let you guys know how it performs. Really beautiful. So that is Zerjoff Golden Mocha. Okay, next we have a fragrance from a house called 8 and Bob. And this is a fragrance called Anique, but they have like, this is Anique number 1. I think they have a Anique 1 through 6, or maybe even 1 through 8. So they've got like 6 or 8 different versions of this fragrance called Anique. So again, this one is called Anique number 1. This is an eau de parfum. This is a pour femme, so it is for women. This is one that I was just so intrigued by the name. I did sniff it a little bit, or not a little bit. I did spray this one on my hand. This is a beautiful perfume. This is a really beautiful, sweet, very feminine floral. I love this perfume. It's really, really bright and uplifting and really, really feminine and sweet and fresh, and definitely a floral. So Anique number 1 by 8 and Bob is a floral woody musk. This one was launched in 2018. The top notes are peony, ivy, and mandarin orange. Middle notes are cyclamen, jasmine, and lily of the valley. Base notes are driftwood and white musk. And you definitely get that beautiful, crisp, sweet peony, which I love peony so much. It's one of my favorite floral notes. I think peony is kind of a fantasy note, because peonies are my favorite flower. I usually plant a peony bush wherever I go because I absolutely adore them, but they don't really smell. There might be different varieties that do smell, and the ones that I've been getting just don't, but I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. But yeah, I do. I love peony in perfumery. It's just this really beautiful, fresh, very feminine, slightly sweet floral. You really get the cyclamen in this. The cyclamen is a green floral. It's a really almost dry smelling green floral, which I love. It brings such a freshness. And then jasmine and lily of the valley, just this beautiful floral bouquet that is resting on a bed of clean white musk. What is there not to love? It is so beautiful. This lasted on my hand absolutely forever, so I have a feeling that this one's gonna be a beast. I will let you guys know. It's a stunning floral. So anyways, that is called Anique number 1 from 8 & Bob. Really beautiful. Okay, next we have, this is from a house called Maison Crivelli. I do not have any experience with this house at all. This is a fragrance called Lise Solenberg. This is another one because I didn't have any experience with this house at all. This is another one that I immediately sprayed on because I was so curious. This is another one that is a really beautiful floral. This is a really beautiful fragrance. This one, yeah, this is stunning. This is not a fragrance that I would want to wear often. This is one of those fragrances that it's like, I'm super glad to have a sample of it, and I may want to wear it every once in a while. It's one that I would maybe want to wear like every once in a blue moon. It's like this one's really hard to explain. It's kind of like, it's a sweet floral, but it's got a touch of a smokiness, and it's a woody fragrance. So it's like a sweet floral smoky wood perfume. It's really, really beautiful. It's warm but sweet and fresh at the same time. It's really, really nice. So this one was launched in 2021. The top notes of this are carrot seeds, which I am obsessed with carrot seed, a carrot seed note in perfumery. I love it. It brings such a beautiful like fuzziness, like a cozy warmth to a perfume without being, I don't know, but it's a light warmth. So sorry, anyways, top notes are carrot seeds, wine lees, which that is a first. I've never heard of wine lees. Actually, I'm gonna read you the paragraph of what it says from the brand or from the house, because sometimes I feel like Fragrantica just their notes are just completely off. So this says, Lise Solenberg opens on a luminous and slightly liqueur-like fruity note, provided by an accord of bergamot. No, it is wine lees. I don't know what wine lees is. Bergamot, wine lees, and quince. The heart sees the smoky and spicy facets of the lily, accentuated by a note of calamu. I think it's calamu, not calamus. I think it's calamu. The luminous top note is reinforced by the iridescent pearlescent facet of an iris carrot seed duo. I love an iris carrot seed combination. The latter envelops the flower with a fruity roundness, which itself is accentuated by a dry fruit accord. Ambroxan, which plays an important role in the formula, introduces a highly complex woody base. The smoky aspect of the lily is prolonged by guaiac wood, while the natural feel of the perfume is accentuated by oak moss absolute, patchouli, cedar, tobacco absolute, and mate. Lastly, an amber accord built around labdanum and an absolute of roasted oak shavings reinforces the truly original character of this perfume. It's beautiful. It is very complex. You can smell everything in it too. You definitely get the iris and the carrot seed. It's this beautiful, slightly powdery, really light and cozy note combination. You definitely get the guaiac wood and the amber and the sweet dried fruit. I think that's where all the sweetness is coming from, is the dried fruit. The ambroxan, everything, like you can smell it all. It's beautiful and complex and really, really rich and very strong, but without being really, really heavy. But this is one that I could see if you oversprayed it, it would probably be headache inducing because it's so rich smelling. It's really beautiful. It's one that I would definitely, I would highly recommend getting your nose on this one or sampling it. It's really, really beautiful. Very unique, very complex, very expensive smelling. It's a beauty. So anyways, that is Lise Solenberg from Maison Crivelli. Okay, next we have a fragrance from Hermetica. Hermetica can be a hit or miss for me. Some of them I really love, some of them I don't enjoy. This one I was really intrigued by, so I did spray this one immediately, and I am gonna tell you guys, this is a beauty. So this is a fragrance called Jade Jade888. And I'll just read you what they have on. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is a stunner of a fragrance. So this is kind of like a green floral. It's really, really fresh smelling. Yes, intensely fresh. It's got a warmth to it. It's like an intensely fresh, warm green floral. So this one says Jade888 Eau de Parfum. I hope I'm saying that right, or if I'm supposed to say Jade888, I'm not sure. Evokes images of dense foliage and tangled vines, prolific and untamed like the undergrowth of the Amazon. The keynotes in this soft and verdant scent are iris oil, ginger extract CO2, and lily of the valley molecule. So Hermetica, these are like molecule perfumes, but they're really, really strong molecule perfumes. They're not like, you know, they're not like the Molecule 01 kind of fragrances. These are really strong. They're strong when you spray them on, they project, they perform really, really well. And this is a really beautiful one. It's so pretty. It's a warm green floral. It's really, really fresh, but because of that ginger CO2 note, it's warm. It's beautiful. I can't wait to try this one out. I feel like this one would be a great spring fragrance, especially, I think this would be an amazing transition fragrance, transitioning from winter to spring, because you would still get the warmth from the ginger. It would definitely put you in a spring frame of mind because it's a really beautiful green floral, really fresh, intensely fresh green floral, but you still have the warmth of the ginger. So it would still be like cozy. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm really excited to test that one. So anyways, that is Hermetica. Hermetica 888. Okay, next we have a Montale fragrance. I love Montale samples. So this one is called Crystal Flowers. I had never smelled this one before. Okay, this is one that they don't really have the notes listed. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so, so pretty. It smells like a Montale fragrance. It smells like a beautiful Montale floral. There's something about some of their florals that is just addicting smelling. And this is one of them. This has got a brightness in the top. It's definitely a Montale rose. You smell that Montale rose. But it's got a warmth in the base, like a warm amber. Yeah, it's like the warm Montale amber too. It's beautiful. It's not super groundbreaking. It smells like a lot of other Montale fragrances that I've smelled before. But it's beautiful. You know what? It reminds me a little bit. It does remind me just a little bit of Stella, definitely. I don't know if it'll smell like Stella on skin. I'll have to test them side by side to see if they're similar, but I definitely get a little bit of a Stella vibe from this. Ooh, I will definitely have to test these side by side. If they're similar enough, I'll do an Is It a Dupe video. I would love to find a good alternative for Stella that I could recommend. This is beautiful. It smells almost too much like a Montale fragrance for it to be a good dupe of Stella, but I'm definitely getting a little bit of Stella vibes from it. So this one says it is mandarin orange, rose, lily of the valley, amber, and musk. It's beautiful. I'll test this one. I'll test it side by side with Stella, and we'll see if it's even at all similar. So anyways, that is Crystal Flowers from Montale, a beautiful one. Okay, two more. The next one we have is this fragrance here. This is from Floraiku. Is that how you say that, or is it Floraiku, like haiku? Because it's got an A-I-K-U. So is it Floraiku or Floraiku? You guys let me know if you know. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be Floraiku, kind of like haiku, because it says the dark side of flowers, perfume as a poem. Oh, Floraiku. Okay, so anyways, this one is called Sleeping on the Roof. And I love these Floraiku bottles. I think they are so, so beautiful. I love anything that looks kind of Japanese. Oh, okay. This one, this is a little bit vintage smelling to me. It smells like what a freshie used to smell like back in the 80s, which is a pretty strong, almost sharp floral. I love it. It has my heart because it smells very vintage to me. It takes me straight back to the 80s. Oh, I love this one, you guys. I love this. This is one that my husband would hate. It's like a soapy green floral is what it smells like. It's a really strong, soapy green floral. I love it. It's slightly sweet. Yeah, this one, as it dries down, it starts to soften up a little bit, so it's not so like in your face, kind of 80s smelling. Oh, it's so beautiful. I love this one. It's very, very fresh. It's very, very much a Lily of the Valley forward fragrance. I definitely get kind of Jessica McClintock vibes, but it's a lot stronger. It's much more of like a powerhouse than that. Okay, so this one came out in 2017. The top note on this one is Lily of the Valley, middle note is orange blossom, and base notes are musk and amber. Yeah, so it's very much like a Lily of the Valley fragrance. It's really, really beautiful. It's definitely very vintage smelling to me. I love it. I love it so much. I can't wait to test that one. It's a beauty. So anyways, that one is from, I hope I'm saying that right, Floraiku, and it is called Sleeping on the Roof. Okay, and then last but not least in this little bundle is a fragrance from Etat Libre d'Orange, and this one is called Frustration. I was super excited to see this one because I haven't smelled this yet. I think I've smelled most fragrances from Etat Libre d'Orange. They are definitely one of my favorite niche houses, so I was very excited to see this one. I have not tested this one at all, so this is beautiful. This is woody, slightly sweet, and a little bit spicy. So I would say like a slightly spiced, slightly sweet, maybe just the tiniest bit creamy, but it's not creamy. I wouldn't classify it as creamy, but it's just got the slightest bit of creaminess. It's definitely woody though. It's like spiced, slightly sweet, vanillic, and woods. This is beautiful. This one is definitely unisex. It doesn't lean masculine nor feminine. It's right in the middle of the road. So this is new from Etat Libre d'Orange. It was just launched this year. The top notes on this one are rum, cinnamon, and cumin. Middle notes are vanilla, vanilla absolute, and labdanum. Base notes are chestnut, bourbon vetiver, and guaiacol, which I'm guessing is maybe, I don't know. It's really pretty. I definitely get the chestnut. It's that same kind of beautiful, slightly smoky chestnut that you get in Replica by the Fireplace. Ooh, it's really pretty. Yeah, that's a super nice one. Really, really warm, cozy. It's gonna be great for the winter time. Ooh, I'm gonna love testing that this winter. So anyways, that one is called Frustration from Etat Libre d'Orange. That's a new one from the house. Really, really beautiful. And that is gonna be it, guys. Those are a bunch of niche samples that were just sent over from Twisted Lily. Thank you so much to Twisted Lily for sending those over. I'm so happy to be able to share them with you all. I do hope that you all enjoyed this and found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.